Hello YouTube. I don't know if any of you managed to watch the Commonwealth Games. It's recently finished in Glasgow in Scotland, but it was a pretty amazing championship, and all credit to the Scots and in particular Glasgow for organising a spectacular games. I didn't manage to see all of it, but I certainly tried to see quite a bit of the events. My favourite events being the track and field, and I do enjoy watching the track cycling. I don't know what your favourite events were. Perhaps you could let me know in the comments below. But yeah, I also try to watch some of those events that I don't normally watch. So I tried to watch a bit of the netball, which was very enjoyable. The shooting, the diving, the squash. Now, squash is not a game that I normally watch, but I did enjoy watching that, as well as the table tennis as well. But yeah, I thought the home nations did exceptionally well, especially England. I think England topped the medal table, which is unusual. I know not so many years ago the home nations didn't do particularly well at these events, but I have to say recently, I think mainly due to the lottery funding that the sports gets these days, we seem to be doing extremely well. So very proud of England, very proud of the rest of the home nations. So congratulations to all those athletes that managed to get a medal. I must admit, I'm always impressed with the amount of hard work and effort that goes into some of these athletes' training. I mean, some of them train for years just for almost a single moment. You know, and it's a fine line, isn't it, between success and failure. And it must be extremely satisfying and very proud moment to win a medal for your country. But yeah, it was excellent. I'll tell you one of the events I was impressed with, and that was the diving. I don't know if any of you saw the young 13-year-old who was representing England in the 10-metre diving. I mean, she was incredible. For such a young girl. She didn't disgrace herself by any means. I don't think she came last either. So she's got a really bright future. If anyone's ever tried diving from a 10-metre board, I can tell you from experience, it's really, really scary and really high. I don't think you quite appreciate from on the television how high it is, but we have a pool in Derby which I don't know if it still has it, but many years ago it had a 10-metre board, and there's one or two occasions I did go up to the top board, and I tell you what, you stand on the very edge of that and you know, you shit a brick. You know, it does take some courage to jump off the top of that board, I can tell you. So I was immensely proud of that 13-year-old and how well she did. The other thing I noticed in one or two of the events, especially the shooting, I mean, there's a really fine line between success and failure. There was a lady in the one of the shooting events, I can't remember which one it was, and she was from South Africa, and for ages she was winning until I think it was the last 2 or 3 rounds where she absolutely had a terrible time, and in the end ended up coming out of the event, and in the end it was won by I think a girl from Malaysia, with a girl from Scotland coming second. So it's just incredible how this lady from South Africa had gone from being the top marksmen in that tournament to featuring nowhere at all in any of the medals. It must have been absolutely heartbreaking for her. So yeah, I thought I'd just talk about the Commonwealth Games. You don't know if you watch them yourself, and if you have a particular favourite event. The other thing I'd like to quickly mention is the ride out that I planned for this coming Sunday, the 10th of August. It's 9:30 at the McDonald's restaurant at Ashby de la Zouche, which is the one on the junction of the A42, and the planners will meet there for 9:30 with a view to setting off at 10 o'clock, and the planners will be heading off to a motorbike cafe called Jack's Hill Cafe at Toaster, before heading up in the afternoon towards Melton Mowbray and then back to Ashby. So if you're local to that area and you fancy coming along, you'd be more than welcome. As I've already mentioned in the previous vlog, it is open to 125, so if you fancy coming along, you know, drop me a message. You can also find details of the ride out on the motorbikecommunity.com website. Again, I'll put a link to that, so go check it out, and yeah, more than welcome to join me. Okay, I think that'll do, guys. I think I've rabbited on for too long, so as always, ride safe, and I'll catch you next time.